We skipped the next day due to rain, and the following day we left Hanoi 2 hours south to the Ninh province, where we headed to Tam Coc, which is known as the Halong Bay of Land. I partnered with HA Travel to bring you some of the most beautiful landscapes in northern Vietnam for the next couple of vlogs.
How it sways in the sun, keeping our stories in its motion.
I will help the boatman to do the boat trip by.
Okay.
By food.
Thank you. Alright, so after like a 2-hour drive south from Hanoi, we made it to the province of Ninh Binh, and the specific area I made it to is Tam Coc. This place is super, super, super pretty, and today's vlog and the next vlog I'll be partnering with HA Travels. I'm going to put their link below if you're looking to book a private tour. This is definitely their way to do it. So right now we're at Tam Coc right now, and this is one of my favorite areas. It's super picturesque, it's super beautiful, and where they filmed King Kong was 3 areas of Vietnam. This is one of them, including Halong Bay, which I'm going to next week. So they filmed Skull Island, King Kong, right over here, and I'm super stoked to be here. It's a very unique experience. We're going to be able to boat ride through the little limestone mountains, and it's absolutely, absolutely gorgeous out here. And we actually passed this giant castle, this huge castle on the way here. The house stood out, and the guy was telling me, or the tour guide was telling me, that that castle is owned by limestone miners. So if you guys are looking to mine some limestone with me, let me know. Maybe we can get a castle out here too. Now look at this. This is where we start the boat ride. This is my tour guide with HA Travels.
Hi, good morning.
This is his son.
Hello.
And he's not going with me. He's going to be waiting for me here. The boat ride's about an hour and a half to 2 hours with me.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. The Ninh Binh province is absolutely beautiful. Definitely come check out Tam Coc. Again, Skull Island was filmed here. It's super picturesque. It's super beautiful. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hour boat ride. And oh my God, look at this. Look at these views. Woo. And this is the second stop, so there's 3 total stops where you can shoot a boat out. He said this stop I'm able to probably shoot my drone up later on, so we'll see about that, but this is why it's so unique. Oh my God, she's like rowing with her foot. Where would you ever see this? Rowing with your foot. So we haven't spotted King Kong yet, but I could see like how driving through this river in this boat between all the limestones right between us right now. We have limestone to our right, and we have limestone to our left. It's like we're going through a little tunnel of limestone. This is so, so cool. I did this tour last year, but I did it with a group tour, so it was a complete different experience, and we left at a different stop. We're literally surrounded by limestone right now, and it's absolutely gorgeous with little tadpoles over here, and she is just paddling away with her feet. Alright guys, she stopped paddling with her feet and she's using her arms. We are about to find and spot King Kong. I think King Kong is right over this ridge. You gotta be very quiet. You could hear a pin drop. You could probably hear those too. But we're about to go through a tunnel, and right through the tunnel, on the other side of the ridge, we will find King Kong. Shh. Be quiet. Duck your head, duck your head. Oh my goodness. I almost... Oh, you gotta get low. From the water to the ceiling, it's like 1 meter. I don't know, I'm just making it meters. It's like 2-3 feet, so literally you have to duck your head significantly. You don't want to get hit by one of these. There goes my camera. Wow, it gets lower here. Look at this. Woo. I'm like trying to record on 2 cameras at once. That's the troubles of traveling solo. Whoa, duck lower. Oh my God, I see light. You gotta be super quiet, and King Kong should be right out there. This is down to the stop. They're all kind of like congregating. And I guess you turn around over here and you go right back to the cave and you do it all over again. So it's probably been around 45 minutes-ish. It's an 1.5 to 2 hour boat ride. So I think we're gonna turn around, shoot back in a couple minutes after they all hang out. It's a boat party! All right, and we made it back in like an hour and 45 minutes, roughly. This is where we took off from earlier. I think that's my tour guide. Yep, he's right over there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun, son.
Okay.
Can I shoot the drone up over here? I'm gonna shoot the drone up. The fly cam.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's shoot the fly cam up. Oh, the rain is coming out now. I wanted to shoot the drone up. Ah, crap.
Lucky you are.
Seriously, right when it stopped. I guess I'm glad that it didn't rain during the boat ride because that would have been worse, but that was an awesome experience. I would highly recommend this boat ride. So when you book through HA Travels, you're able to pay $45 per person for this trip, and everything's included from pickup to your hotel to drop off all the way to lunch. Highly recommend private tours. Oh no, it's raining. Let's get you away for now. So the rain's not stopping at all. This is still absolutely beautiful. We were really lucky that it didn't rain during the boat trip. And this is one of the world sites, World Heritage sites out here, so it's absolutely pretty. Normally, if it's not raining so much, you'd go to a beautiful temple after this called Binh, B-I-C-D-O-N-G. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna try to get some lunch and go to a couple of other temples. Binh is absolutely beautiful, he was saying. Super beautiful, super pretty. Unfortunately, some of the trekking there, you might slip in the mud because it's still raining. So we're probably gonna go get some lunch and head to one of the other different temples, hopefully. And hopefully this rain stops too. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's getting harder. I can hear it. Oh, jeez. And this is the lunch spot. We're gonna take cover from the rain. What a view. This is the set menu. We get vegetable soup, roasted pork, fried rice, fresh fruit. Go. Can't ever say no to fresh fruits. Oh my god, this was probably the best lunch or meal I've ever had on any of the tour companies besides a food tour that I've ever been on so far. It was a 4-course meal and it was absolutely delicious. I need to get on these fruits. It hasn't stopped raining yet, so no bueno, no bueno. So good. That's my tour guide. Let's go. After you? Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, you got mine? Thank you. All right, yeah, it's still raining right now, unfortunately, but it was still an incredible morning with HA Travel. Oh God, the rain won't stop. And unfortunately, we can't go to the 2 temples that we're supposed to go to right after you see Tam Coc.
That is raining, you see, right? First, we are going to visit Binh Temple, B-I-C-H-D-O-N-G. That is a very old and beautiful temple that is situated on the mountains, limestone mountain.
Oh, wow.
But it's slippery now, right?
Yep.
So we cannot follow the itinerary. In the second temple, Ninh and Lê temples, is when we worship the first 2 kings of Vietnam, Ninh and Lê dynasty in there.
Ah, okay. So the first 2 kings of Vietnam stayed there.
Yes, Dinh Bộ Lĩnh and Lê Hoàn. They were the first 2 kings of Vietnam.
Okay. Yeah, as you see, the 2 temples would have been incredible. One on top of a limestone mountain, and the other temple was the first 2 kings in Vietnam, where they stayed at, basically. And Mother Nature beat us today. Unfortunately, we couldn't check out the 2 temples, but that is a part of the tour. I did check out the temples last year when I was here, and it was absolutely incredible. It's huge, if I remember the temple on the ground. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the other temple that's sitting on top of the limestone hill, but maybe one of these days. I would still highly recommend check out HA Travels when you come out to Hanoi. It was an incredible experience today with Sun, $45, and you're able to get a full tour to Ninh Binh, check out Tam Coc, and check out 2 temples with lunch included. It was probably the best lunch I've ever had on a tour company that's not a food tour. 4 courses, who would have expected that? And yeah, I would highly recommend use HA Travels. I'll put their link below so you guys can book through them on their website. And yeah, we have about an hour and a half, 2 hours back to Hanoi, and I think I'm gonna chill in the hotel, get some dinner, probably bust out this edit tonight. So tomorrow I'm using HA Travels again, and they've set up a full night for me in Sapa at one of their hotels that they set up, and I'm super stoked to show you what Sapa looks like. There's beautiful rice views, there's fog. It's a tiny little village with different tribes that lives in the village, and it is one of the most beautiful villages I've ever been to. It's in the northern part of Vietnam, and it's super close to the Chinese border, where China's at. And yeah, I'm super stoked to show you the next couple days with HA Travels around northern part of Vietnam before I head to Ha Long Bay next week, and then head to Da Nang at the end of next week. So I hope you guys like this vlog. It was a little bit shorter. Unfortunately, the weather did cut it shorter. I'm gonna go back, get some food right now in Hanoi. Make sure you hit the like button if you guys like this video. Comment down below if you guys have any questions or if you need to be connected with any of the tour companies that I've been on. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys know for the next vlog coming out in Sapa. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and hopefully we get back safe.